Peter Rabbit. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits. Their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived with their mother underneath the root of a very big tree. Now, my children, you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Now run along and don't get into mischief. I'm going out. Peter, who was very naughty, ran straight away to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. When he went to look for some radishes, he met Mr. McGregor at the corner of the garden. Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees planting out young cabbages. But he jumped up and ran after Peter, calling out, "Stop thief!" Peter was very frightened. "You must save yourself, Peter." Mr. McGregor came up with a sieve, which he wanted to pop upon the top of Peter. But Peter wriggled out just in time. He rushed into the tool shed and hid there for some time. Mr. McGregor, who was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed, perhaps underneath a flower pot. So he began looking under each. Soon Peter sneezed. Ktishoo! Mr. McGregor was after him in no time. Peter quickly jumped out of a window. Since the window was too small for Mr. McGregor, and he was tired of running after Peter, he went back to his work. Then he climbed upon a wheelbarrow and peeped over. Peter got down very quietly off the wheelbarrow and started running as fast as he could go. He slipped underneath the gate of the garden and never stopped running till he got home to the big tree.